I just don't know how that all started, how long it's been going.
At least 10 years.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's, at least 10 years, so that's kind of a good, indicator that there's been a precedent there, but people are kind of sitting there going, well, it's Bill Cosby, let's ignore this fucking thing. Skip 10 years later. Well, that's kind of fucked up. What's he been doing? What changed in 10 years?
I honestly have no clue. I know he tried to have a meme thing, and a lot of people jumped on it to kind of point that out, but I'd been creeping up for a while, so I don't really know why everybody's so big on it right now.
It's just something I kind of scratch my head and go, what the fuck? Really? I mean, supposedly he got up to some illicit shit 10 years ago. Okay. Why did we not address it 10 years ago? Why was this not addressed a decade ago when supposedly it first happened? That we know of. Because now there's allegations that it's going back further, at least 20 years.
Right.
So why in 20 fucking years now was this not addressed sooner? It's like Michael Jackson touched a little kid. Shit, we jumped down his throat. Skipped it, 15 years later. Oh shit, Michael Jackson touched another little kid, and he's got his own kids. Let's jump down his throat. We were on that like white on rice, or white on Michael Jackson's skin. Noticeable, irritating, and wouldn't let it fucking go. So,
right.
Why did we let it go with Bill Cosby?
I wish I knew.
It's the only thing I can think of. The only thing I can think of, and this is actually a good metaphor for a lot of things, is celebrities will, over the course of their career, accumulate douchebag chips. These chips are good for, acts of douchebaggery that they'll cash in, and, we'll sit there and go, oh, okay, they're a douchebag, let's move on. And when they run out is when we really start trying to lynch them. Like, look at Lindsay Lohan. She fucking cashed out all at once.
Right.
Miley Cyrus, she cashed out all at once. And then you've got, like, Alec Baldwin. Okay, when you actually look back at the shit Alec Baldwin has done, that's some heinous shit. But because he only cashed in a chip, like, once every 6 months to a year, we sit there and go, Alec Baldwin, okay, yeah. And we move on. So,
right.
I'm thinking from all the, from all the years that Bill Cosby's been in TV and doing movies and this and that and doing stand-up, he accumulated a lot of douchebag chips, and so when shit like this shows up, he cashes like 2 in at a time, and we sit there and go, Bill Cosby, haha, move on. And we don't think about it for years.
Yeah.
Does it make sense to you?
No. But being fully honest, not a hell of a lot makes much sense to me anymore when it comes to how people react.
True.
They tend to get stuck on weird things.
Well, I'm not getting stuck on it. The weird thing, I mean, this is a serious accusation. Fucking rape. That's some serious shit there.
Yeah, it is. But what I mean by that is that people sometimes don't jump on the bandwagon until it's trendy to do so. And by that time, there are many times that there's no point to it anymore. So, well, yeah, you can go in and say, well, yeah, it's been 10 years and this should really be looked at. And I'm not saying it shouldn't, but what I'm saying is that I think there's kind of a public time frame on those things where it takes so long for situations like this to get into the limelight. By the time it does, people tend not to worry about it. I guess it hangs around for so long that they just treat it as normal news. Which isn't right either, but there are a lot of things that people have been writing off, and if this gets written off too, this will just be one of many.
This will be one of those things you sit there and go, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, I've heard people really, and I guess, they're right, really bash him. And it's like, okay.
Well, we've all heard the stories about how he acts on set. He's pretty much a douchebag on set.
For the most part.
So you kind of sit there and go, what the hell?
I wish...
Him and Chevy Chase.
Oh, Chevy Chase is just an asshole. The reason why I like Bill Cosby more than Chevy Chase is Bill Cosby, to me at least, is funny. He thinks about his humor. He constructs stories. He does stuff based on his life. Chevy Chase just reads scripts and puts on a funny face or changes his voice a bit. He's more of a humor actor, where Cosby is a humorist. So, maybe I grew up on Bill Cosby, so maybe that's just me. I don't know. Yeah. But it seems more like that to me.
Yeah, it just kind of... It's one of those odd things when you think about it. I mean, there are some celebrities we let get away with these real heinous things, and there's other celebrities that we crucify at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what? I mean, hell, look at Charlie Sheen. That's all I have to say is Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, maybe it's just me and how I am. I really don't look at this stuff anymore. Because...
I'll sit there and it'll pop up on my newsfeed, and I'll sit there and go, okay, what the hell, check it out, and then I kind of scratch my head and go, so what? Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just find it an odd cultural thing. Though, on the other hand, if we want to talk about odd cultural things, I find it hilarious that it's pretty much impossible for a porn star in our society to find a job that isn't porn or waiting tables. But in, sexually repressed societies like Japan, porn stars can go from doing porn to being on kids' shows, so... I
think part of my thing is that we still have a celebrity culture, whereas there are some people who think that the best way to gain celebrity is to go after celebrities. And in doing so, they become a celebrity. So I have to take a lot of this with a grain of salt. I'm not saying that it never happened to anybody, but we have the bandwagon.
Yeah.
If one person thinks it's a good idea and another person hears about it and they think it's a good idea, or if one person honestly had it happen to them, but then somebody else saw what was happening, all the attention they were getting and whatnot, they may think that it's a great idea to say it.
Yeah.
And so 9 times out of 10, when unless I know the person, I never look at it, because I cannot look at it without thinking, yeah, that's, in some part of my mind, I always think that there's at least part of the reason people are doing this is because they want their 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah. I will be right back. I have somebody knocking at my door.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm not the best person when it comes to reading celebrity news, because I don't give a shit about celebrities anymore. I almost never watch TV. I almost never watch movies. I just sit back and play games or play Second Life or do my job. I just go out and do things that involve me and my own little social circle and nothing else. Because that's all I care about. There's really nothing else for me, in my mind, to worry about. And there are so many people who are so ready to worry about it for me. So, whoop, I don't know what that is. Checking Facebook and a blank tab was up there, so I'm not sure. There we go.
And
Okay.
Mrs.
Yeah. Basically, I said the whole reason I don't like celebrities celebrity gossip is I just don't watch anything, so I have no interest in them.
Yeah. No. That's the part is why I can't on movies. That thing. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I found my monster. Let me tell you, there is no better fun than finding a monster with power.
I cannot drink that stuff. It's just too strong for me.
Monster power. Hey.
Well, I'm hearing monster, I can't hear the other word.
Powerade.
Oh no, I can't drink that either. The only thing I drink is like protein drinks, because whatever energy I get from them is more of a slow burn.
Yeah.
I don't like that quick stuff. In fact, I can only have really 1 cup of coffee, because if I have 2, I start getting chest pains. So.
Yeah. Well, it happens. I'm gonna throw this out there. I'm still checking